Hi everybody and welcome to another By Pen and Papers stream. We are playing Elroy and the Aliens. And I think we're in the final stretch of the game. We just need to find the specific rock, time rock, save it, or release it, or something. And yeah, we've reunited with Dad as well. So...
Desayak!
Nope.
Come on, boys. Give him a break.
Desai. Yak. Thank you. This cylinder looks almost exactly like the one back on Earth, but with 5 rings.
Oh yeah, it's getting harder.
The discs won't turn. I must be missing something.
Ah, yeah, sorry. Not missing crystal here. Click. Just do ultimate key. Crystal key.
Wait. What's the combination?
Hey, boys. What's the address for Earth again?
Earth,
Earth.
wet,
Earth.
Star.
night,
Day.
rings.
They like using metaphors.
It's okay. I think I can figure it out.
Wet star. Night day rings. Wet star. Night day rings.
That should do it. Hey, should I leave the crystal? You know, in case Peggy wants to come back?
Yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Yep. Oh wait, where did Peggy go? I forgot. Damn, I didn't play this in a few weeks. My schedule is great.
You're pretty good at thinking under pressure. Remember what we used to say? Pressure makes...
Diamonds.
Oh, this is so cute.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, it's just, you left me alone.
I know, son. I'm so sorry. I tried.
All right, let's focus.
That like so cathartically blows air.
So, this'll take us to the Hani Pentagon, right? But how are we supposed to get to Slope City?
Don't worry about that. I'll get us there.
What, with the magical truck that you're gonna produce out of your ass or something? Chapter X. Blood Moon. Ooh. Damn, that looks actually ominous and evil. And everybody's celebrating. The night of the blood moon. Where did he get a pike?
Whoa! That was fast! I can't believe this thing still works after 18 years in that dust bowl.
Good old American engineering. Never fails. Come on.
Right.
We don't have much time. Wait, is that little Joe over there? He got big.
Oh, believe me, you don't want to mess with him.
I don't think I could, even if I tried. Not anymore, at least. We'll have to find a way to distract him.
Yeah, train all these years doing stuff. Is it shocking?
I'd rather not get near that guy again. Hey, it's Chauncey.
Is it?
Chauncey, is that you?
Well, hello, Mr. Elroy.
Oh, it is.
Fancy
Wow.
seeing you here.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at the theater?
Ah, the theater of dreams, where dreams indeed are made. After my magnificent breakthrough, which you might remember, I decided it was time to take my career to the next level.
By sweeping streets?
A mere means to an end, my friend. A way out of the shackles of stagnation and into financial liberty.
So what do you intend to do with the money?
Slope City is no place for an actor who has worked with the great Hubert Cumberstone. I shall seek opportunity where my talent is in high demand.
You're moving? Where?
Why, Hollywood, of course.
Of course.
Oh, good for you, Chauncey.
Nice, nice. Introduce father.
Chauncey, may I present my dad, Diego de Luna.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. de Luna.
The pleasure's mine. Elroy tells me you're quite the actor.
Ah, my fame precedes me already. How wonderful. Now you will have to excuse me. I need to return to my work. Ah, the things we actors do for our craft.
The things they do for love.
Hey, Chauncey,
Yes?
see that guy over there? The big one?
That sizable gentleman with a rather limited vocabulary?
Yeah. Do you think you could get him to leave for a while? Me and my dad. We need to get inside the tower.
Oh my, what a challenge.
Please, Chauncey, it's really important. We need you to somehow convince him to leave his post. Do you think you can do that?
I believe I might have an idea. Improvisation. The paramount skill in every actor's arsenal. Chauncey, the improviser, at your service. Allons-y.
I hope your friend knows what he's doing. We don't have much time.
Trust me, Dad. He's got this.
Good evening. My name is Chauncey. I am delighted to share the stage with you tonight. Shall we begin? I understand if you need some time to warm up. Let me go first.
What? Soldier, it is imperative that you leave this post. There is a kitten stuck in a tree over there. Need you to have. Building is burning quick. We have to get out of here. Hi there, honey. I've got a present for you over there. Wanna come see?
Hi there, honey. I've got a present for you over there. Wanna come see?
No.
Wait. Do you not know the rules? The first rule of improvisation is you never say no. The second rule of improvisation is you have got to be interested to be interesting. The third rule of improvisation is your job is to support your partners. Fairly useful rules for life in general, wouldn't you agree? Shall we try again?
I was expecting him to say no. Nurse, we have to come quickly. Our patient is dying. Quick, police is coming. Bessie, the cow has fallen ill.
Pa, Bessie the cow has fallen ill.
Amanda.
No, not Amanda, Bessie. Start over. Amanda will help us take Bessie to the veterinarian.
Amanda will help us take Bessie to the veterinarian.
Oh?
She is waiting out there by the horse cart.
Amanda?
Bessie, not Amanda. Yes, Amanda. Yes, Amanda, you dummy. Yes, we have to.
Yeah, we have to hurry. Bessie is our only hope to get through this terrible winter.
Amanda!
Yeah, she's waiting for us. Come on, quick!
I'm coming, Amanda!
It worked.
He is always very single-minded, little Joe.
Single-minded is one way of putting it.
Come on, let's get inside before he gets back.
Okay, I need to check if there's anything interactable. There's that.
Oh, looks like the Blood Moon Festival's in full swing.
They're too close to the tower. We need to stop Cyril now.
Can I
It's
talk to them? It's
Come
that.
on, Elroy.
Okay, not much time. Let's go. First goon bamboozled. We need to scaramboozle the other guy. Wow, what the?
Oh, Lord. That portrait. Cyril really must have doubled down on his egocentric streak.
Ugh, that's not the only thing he's
What
up
was
with.
that?
Cyril's experiment. We need to hurry.
I don't think I've ever actually been inside this place.
Of course you have. I took you here a lot when you were younger.
Really? I don't remember that. I don't think we'll be taking the elevator.
Cyril's office is on the 18th floor, as far as I remember.
18 flights of stairs.
Yep, start
Then we
climbing.
better start walking.
Start climbing.
That's Mayor Wanderbrust, the guy who trapped my dad on Fuchsia and basically ruined my life.
You and me both, kid.
You came out pretty
The
well.
elevator doesn't seem like the safest way up right now. Ugh, we'll have to take the stairs.
You're smart, you're basically a rocket scientist, you definitely gonna get Peggy. Like, she's definitely up for you. And now you found your dad.
Let's go.
Oh, and you traveled to another, not dimension, to a whole other planet. Just like, you know, for shits and giggles almost. Well, nah, it's to save Dad. Oh my god, is this gonna be a kind of a joke thing? No, are we gonna actually go to 18 flights of stairs? Well, there's one way to visit, like, all of the floors. It's either this way, there's no walled chicken, I guess, there, or
So,
it's
what year is it, anyway?
really
1993,
That
the music
means
is cool.
you're-
23.
God. There's so much I missed.
He doesn't go to comment on every floors thing. Up.
Careful!
Whoa!
Now that's a time rift. Cyril must be getting close.
Now listen to me, Mr. Jeremiah. We take our lifetime guarantee very seriously.
Was that Charles McGee?
Yeah, that's Charlie. Exactly how I remember him.
Wow, he has changed.
Oh, the Charlie dudes from with the tinfoil hat, I think. Damn.
So, are lab coats a fashion thing in '93?
It's just my old coat from engineering school. Hey, no stress deciding what I'm gonna wear every day.
Engineering, huh? Not archaeology?
No, not after what happened to you. Although, I'm starting to get why you liked it so much.
Oh, this is so nice. I have no idea which floor I am on. Oh, I'm 9. Wow, there's... We're taking this slow. Oh, for some reason it felt like the game bugged out or it stopped. Weapon. Well, activity. Oh, that's Elroy.
Yeah?
Elroy, yeah?
Dad, come play laser tag with me.
I can't right now, son.
Aww.
I have to do some work with my friend. Why don't you practice a little, and I'll join you soon, okay?
Promise?
Oh.
Wow. That was actually... me. Dad, are you okay?
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Okay, I'm gonna save here. A moment. There's a few achievables at the end that I know it can do.
Greystone Robotics. That's the company that made Chauncey.
That robot is quite something, isn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely going places.
Son, I'm sorry for everything. For not being there.
I know, Dad. It's... okay. I'm glad you're here now.
Isn't his on the 17th, like something of his... the lab is on 17 and his office is on 19?
Here we are. It's locked.
Of course.
Maybe there's a key somewhere in the building.
We don't have time for keys. Step
Fuck yeah.
back.
That's how you do it. I mean, when he has glass door, why, what
I
else?
think Cyril's lab should be behind that bookcase.
How do we get in?
There should be a switch or a panel somewhere around here.
Alright. I mean, I should remember which one it was because of Peggy, but, you know. Stuffed animal.
It's some kind of stuffed animal.
It's a marten. I remember Cyril kept this as a reminder of some event in... was it Finland?
Look! It's some kind of panel. It's a panel with letters on it.
That could be our way in.
Any idea what the password could be?
5 letters. Probably something familiar. There's always a meaning behind everything with Cyril. It could be his own name.
See. Real. Wait, what is the name?
It's a...
That could...
It's... Have you got any
I don't know his passcode, but we can make it. It's probably something deep.
Any idea what the password could be?
5 letters. Probably something familiar. There's always a meaning behind everything with Cyril. It could be his own name.
Yeah, my brain is fried. Okay, let's see if his name is Cyril. They could have made this easier.
Nope.
Nope, it's not.
Have you tried slope?
Slope? I wish he would give me clues right there and then. So.
Yeah, it's not that either.
Or, of course. It could be his wife's name. Her name was Zarya. Try that.
Sorry. Definitely that. I could have guessed that as well, but I honestly forgot her name because I didn't hear her name in such a long time. So...
Zarya. That should be it. It's working. A secret passage. Shh.
Be quiet. It's a secret passage. Not a loud passage.
Just a few more minutes, and we will be reunited, my love.
I don't think she's gonna be in love with a 20-year-old, or well, 18-year-old,
Joe, is that
18
you? It's
year
about time.
older man.
Diego, what the heck are you doing here? I must have configured something wrong. What year is it where you are?
The year when I finally kick your butt for leaving me stranded on that planet.
Oh. Oh, I see. Well, your plan has one little problem.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Hold it right there.
Oh, that's the little problem.
You're making a big mistake, Cyril. What you're trying won't work.
Silence! For 18 years, I have waited for this moment. The moment when I get my love back.
And potentially annihilate all of us in the process.
Nonsense! Today, you can watch me repair history. To the rooftop!
I'm glad they say it, so. Usually I forget to say. That's a pretty cool logo, I must say.
Cyril, please listen to me. You can't do this. Slomek said—
Slomek is an old fool from a primitive backwater planet.
Watch out!
Whoa! I see you got your son back, Diego.
I did, but no thanks to you.
Then why would you deny me this one chance to see my love again? One last time.
Cyril, I'm sorry, but what's done is done. You can't change the past.
Silence! Prepare for time disk amplification! In such seconds of decision, entire futures are remade. Sorry, my love.
Cyril, what's going on? You look different. What happened to your hair?
My hair? Don't worry, my dear. Everything is going to be perfect. We can finally be together again.
Cyril, I'm warning you. Don't do this. Remember what Priest Slomek said about unforeseen consequences.
Superstition, religious mumbo-jumbo. Zarya, give me your hand.
Cyril, what's this strange light? I can feel tingling all over my body. I'm getting dizzy.
Dad, we need to do something.
I know. Whoa, whoa, take it easy.
Hold it right there.
I can't risk getting you hurt, son.
She's back.
Peggy?
Nice. He's a superhero.
Elroy, quick! Grab him!
Mr. Mayor, stop!
Quick, Elroy! Get him away from there!
Oh, this is a choice. Can I save? No, I cannot. So I can pull him, I can do nothing, or I can push him in. So, let's, if we do nothing, yeah, just pull him. Let's try and save him.
No!
And these are the three endings.
Wait! No! This was my last chance. What have you done?
It's time you let her go, my old friend.
But I just wanted to.
I know, Cyril. But the past is the past. And we have no business changing it. But we can change the future, and fix the things we've done, and make up for the things we missed. So
this is I would say this is kind of a bittersweet good ending? Let's see how far this goes. They're doing something to the November side.
Wow. What happened to this place?
I guess
Neglect.
the mayor kind of stopped caring after a while.
Come on, kid. What do you say we fix it up? It can be our little project.
Together?
Yeah, together.
I'd really love that.
You know, you remind me of someone.
Who? My mother?
No. You remind me of me. You're just like me.
Yeah, what's about his
As for
mom?
myself, I decided to stay on Fuchsia for a while longer. Things are changing here now that the time disk is back, and I want to see this firsthand. Besides, there's so much yet to discover here. I can't wait to see what other adventures lie ahead for me. Oh, and in case you were wondering, I did eventually get my camera back.
Oh, nice. Also hope Elroy is on your adventures as well. Or like the next game turns into Peggy and the Aliens. Achievement locked, no you won't. Tadej Gregory. Nice. Oh no, so it's Tadej Gregory. I don't want to try to pronounce that. Andraž Kržič. Maybe it's Kržič. It's interesting who is actually the developer. I absolutely had no idea. Lukas Šurić.
Covered carcass, endless open skies, snake hiss in the darkness, snake bite in your eyes.
Oh, it's like their further adventures. There's Peggy.
Wanted the ocean, but I'm a desert man.
They're back with Fusion having fun.
Wanted the ocean, I didn't understand.
The music is really cool.
You wanted the ocean, but I'm a desert man.
Oh, it's Elroy and Peggy kind of fun together.
I don't understand.
Is that all the all Peggy's photos from her camera?
Now I'm back at Big Butte, stretching to the sky. The desert's where I live, the desert's where I'll die. The desert's where I live, the desert's where I'll die.
Huge thank you to their families, their sponsors, places, partners, mothers, sisters, and friends through it all. Actually, I should have commented no hamster were harmed in the making of this game. Yeah, I should have actually commented about the game. I've really enjoyed this. Like, the humor is there, the puzzles are great, the world is cool. Oh my god, it's the three of them being drawn together by the oh, it's so good. It's sad, the humor. This is why I like adventure games. It has emotion, it has story. Don't get up just yet. Oh yeah, I watched the credits. So ooh, after credit scene. Yes, we want to see that.
This is a joyous day for Fuchsia. I would like to thank you for returning the gem Hala to us.
Is he taking? Oh, he's taking
It is
those
time
banners.
to lift the shroud over the past once again. With some luck, it will restore the balance in our world.
I hope so. I'm sorry that I let this happen in the first place.
Do not be. I believe the events happen for a reason. The Gem Hala teaches us not only with its presence, but even more so in its absence. Living without it reminded us of the profound value of historical accuracy and the dangers of leaving the past to loose interpretations.
I wonder how our, friends are doing.
Quite a change from ruling over Slope City, I imagine.
It'll do them good.
Oh. Oh. Are they here making up for their misdeeds? Oh.
Work faster. The next Katanga race is tomorrow.
Pajamas! I should have listened to my mother and gone to work for Uncle Tony. Instead of this weak, sentimental excuse for a mayor. Look at me now.
Be quiet and dig. Yeah. Don't touch me.
Quit your yammering and get to work, pigskins.
Hey! What did you call me? Do you know who I am?
Who you was? He gets zapped. Don't worry, this isn't gonna be just a 30-minute video. We are still doing a few other things. Watch the post-credit scene, pull Wonder Burst away. Yeah, no you don't. Okay, so... As I said, the game, I really enjoyed it. I honestly did. I liked it. This is kind of the adventure games I like. The puzzles which you can still some brute force, some just solve. They're not moon logic. Even when you go into like an alien world, there's still kind of some logic to it. The story is nice, is, you know, kind of emotional, kind of pretty and all that. So it's like you're you know, enjoying this as an interactive movie, as in, you know, choose your own adventure, as like a fun time. And as I said, the comedy is there, even like with this kind of being almost like modern day 1993, but it still has robots and stuff like that. It's not, you know, oh, this wouldn't be, or like this is stupid. It's like, it's still fun, it's still enjoyable. And honestly, I would love to see more from this developer team, especially because, as I said, the story was fun, the story was interesting, characters were great, especially the main cast. Like, none of them were annoying, which some adventure games kind of fall into that trope when the main character is annoying or something, but that's rarely actually. So both of them were very adventurous, very go-getter, very, you know, interesting, always gonna do something, always gonna, you know, fall into some adventure, some mess or something. And with this game opening to like different planets, and we have seen just this planet and Earth, and if you like stumble upon a new key that opens it up to some other alien world, or some other alien comes and asks for help, like, I wouldn't mind playing a sequel. Absolutely not. As I said, the story was nice, the story was cool. Maybe the second game is we find Elroy's mother or something, or we figure out that Penny also had some kind of a disappearance of one of her parents. It will kind of drag out the parent story, but even if that's none of those are, if it's just an adventure in another world to kind of, now that I don't know, Gem Hala is back, it predicts some kind of, I don't know, apocalypse, and you need to go collect some stuff to stop it. So there is kind of like, you can still change the world or something, because, yeah, I think Gem Hala only shows past, but maybe it can show the future, and in this rare occasion when it's like predicting I don't know, something nasty or something bad that's gonna happen, and then you gonna hop in and solve the mystery, because you're the only ones like that saw it, and nobody else believes you that something is gonna bad happen, and the only way to save it or to prevent it is to like go to different planets, do some adventure gaming, collect some stuff, and, you know, so on and so forth. But yeah, this is beautiful little adventure game. I would suggest you play it if you haven't watched this, or if you watched this. I hope you enjoyed it. There are still a number of things I've missed, specifically the hidden achievements, or like, let me see, there's currently 5 hidden achievements I haven't completed, and a bunch of ones that I could have completed like at the beginning or at certain points of the game. So there are a certain number of them that maybe you will find out and you will figure out. This is not gonna be a 30-minute video, most definitely, because we're gonna go back and we're gonna go see the other endings. But just my general impressions, I've absolutely enjoyed this. Absolutely. And I would like to see more. So the developers, Motivity, you did a good job. Make more. I am very much fond of checking out what else you make. Even if it's not even Elroy and the aliens. Like, even if it's not that. Technically, you could make a game with just his father and like what he did during those 18 years, if he stumbled into some adventures or did some stuff. And as I said, you can, but I would like actually to see a further continuation of Peggy and Elroy's story with something happening, because like even games, one of my favorite games ever, adventure games, is Runaway series, which kind of had a beginning, middle and end and a complete story. They even went with that, they went wild in the second game and just did so many crazy things. The only problem is technically the second and third game are basically one, kind of, sort of, or at least they just stopped almost at the middle of the second game, and then kind of continued it in the third, but also did some other stuff. And then that's Pendulum Studio, and then they did a bunch of other games that weren't fully well, they weren't connected, or they did new stuff, but they still had good and interesting and really moon logic-y out there thinking puzzle adventure games, and those are one of my favorites. I'll play them someday, all of them on the channel. But this is a pretty good studio. I absolutely recommend you play these games. I absolutely recommend you check the studio, and I can't wait to see more. As I said, music, voice acting, world building, world, characters, everything was fun. Like even the side characters that you met for a limited time or just once or twice kind of stick around and you can kind of remember them, or there's fun to talk to during these games. Anyway, let us go back. I think the best save for this would be just this. Maybe there's like a secret. Let me check something. I know I saved right before that. Maybe if I like if I guess the password.
Here we are.
Can I skip? Oh, it's just pause. Can I skip? Can I skip? No?
It's maybe
we don't have time.
Well, I can skip through conversation.
Step back.
Can't skip through animation, but can skip through all of this.
How do we get it?
There should be.
Okay, no, not that. I want to click on that. Don't want to click on that. Stop shaking. Got that.
Look. Any idea?
Probably. It could.
Let's see if Zarya is actually an easier and instant solution.
Zarya. That should be it.
No achievement?
It's working. A secret passage. Shh.
Okay, so there wasn't an achievement for that.
Just a few more minutes.
Oh, I can't skip.
And we will
Come on.
United.
Can I
My
skip
love.
somehow? No, it's not letting me skip. Damn it. I need to listen to all of this. Okay, I think we're gonna be stuck for a few minutes.
We're here.
Joe, is that you? It's about time.
Like those tiny animations of the characters, like when they're angry
Diego,
or everything.
What the heck
so
are you
nice.
doing here? I must have configured something wrong.
What year is it where you are?
The year when I finally kick your butt for leaving me stranded on
I'm
that
checking
planet.
if when I can skip, but I cannot. Like, no.
Oh, I see. Well, your plan has one little problem.
Wait, can it save? No.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could save
What's that?
at the moment where you
Hold
can pick
it right
like one of the
there.
3 endings when it does something like that. I believe yesterday
You're
from
making a
Pendulo
big
did
mistake,
that.
Cyril.
Like you can
What
basically
you're
save
trying
either
won't
right
work.
before the choice or
For
right at the
18
choice, and you just
years,
pick
I
one of the
have
3.
waited for this moment.
One of them is really
The
dark.
moment when I get my love back.
And
So it's
potentially
basically
annihilate
good,
all of
barely
us in the
neutral, and
process.
very dark.
Nonsense! Today, you can watch me repair history. To the rooftop!
Yes, to the rooftop. So I could chuck you off. Or what was it? Push, pull, and do nothing. Yeah, the do nothing would be... I do wonder what the endings are. I
Cyril,
know like
please
what
listen to me.
happens, but I don't
You
know.
can't
No,
do
not what
this.
happens. I know
Slomek
what I can do, but I don't know
Slomek
what
is
actually
an old
happens.
fool from a primitive backwater planet.
Watch out!
Whoa! I see you got your son back, Diego.
I did, but no thanks to you.
Then why would you deny me this one chance to see my love again? One last time.
Cyril, I'm sorry, but
Maybe I
what's
should have
done
stopped
is
talking
done.
and instead just
Can't
edited this
change the
whole out
past.
to the point where we
Silence!
do the
Prepare
ending.
for time disc
I might do that for the third
amplification.
one.
In such seconds of decision, entire futures are remade.
Because, I mean, what's gonna happen? You're just watching the same thing.
Sorry.
Like, she was there and she just
Cyril,
fell?
what's going on? You look different.
So something
What happened
happened.
to your hair?
My hair? Don't
Like, if I
worry,
pulled
my
them
dear.
away, so she just still fell
is
because
going to be
she felt
perfect.
dizzy or
We can
electrocuted or whatever and
finally be
fell.
together again.
If I push him in, he's
I'm
gonna get
warning
stuck
you.
in the past
Don't
and fuck
do
up the
this.
timeline.
Remember what
Because
Priest
there's gonna be
Slomek
2
said
Cyrils.
about unforeseen consequences.
Superstition, religious mumbo jumbo. Sorry.
Like,
Give
pulling
me
him
your
is
hand.
basically the good ending, but what else can it happen? Like, I'm wondering, actually.
Cyril, what's this strange light? I can feel tingling
Yeah,
all over
tingling.
my body. I'm getting dizzy.
Dad, we need to do something.
I know. Whoa, whoa, take it easy.
Hold it right there.
I can't risk getting you hurt, son.
Peggy?
Just Deluna just jumping in and bashing the shit out of the guy.
Elroy, quick! Grab him!
Mr. Mayor, stop!
Quick, Elroy! Get him away from there!
So, like, yeah, I'll do nothing and see what happens. Okay, so
Cyril?
so she didn't fall, she got
What's happening?
through time.
Don't worry, my dear.
Something's wrong.
Sorry.
Something is really, really wrong.
How does she know that?
Who are these people?
And
No, wait! Don't move!
you didn't fix that after years, or it broke now and she fell again. The time corrects itself.
No!
I'm so sorry, Cyril.
She's gone. Again. Why? Why?
Unforeseen consequences. Time wants to correct itself. It just took 18 years for the whatever rock to come back to its place from his mistake. So is everything else the same?
Wow. What happened to this place?
I guess the mayor kind of stopped caring after a while.
Come on, kid. What do you say we fix it up? It
So
can
I
be
would
our
consider
little
this as a
project.
neutral
Yeah.
kind of ending.
I'd
It's the
really
same,
love that.
but
By the way,
with the added part of
why
him
did you
actually.
choose not to pull Cyril back from the rift?
I didn't plan for it, but when I saw him up there, I just wanted him to have a second chance, you know? Like us.
Oh yeah, that is
So
that's
sad to have to see her fall twice. I guess when time wants someone gone, it gets it done no matter what. Maybe some things just can't be changed.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is actually the bittersweet. The other one was like. the
As for
good ending.
myself, I decided to stay on Fuchsia for a while longer. Things are changing here now that the time disk is back, and I want to see this firsthand. Besides, there's so much yet to discover here. I can't wait to see what other adventures lie ahead for me. Oh, and in case you were wondering, I did eventually get my camera back.
I mean, there is a chance for an after credits scene, but watching credits again. Okay, learn to forgive. That's the other achievement. That's the give 100% a chance. But
Let me
he.
ride a big build by old Los Santos town.
Will it show me the after credits? Probably not. I'm gonna skip like this. Oh no, it did. Okay, cool. Maybe there's gonna be difference.
This is a joyous day for Fuchsia. I would like to thank you for returning the Gem Hala to us.
Yeah, why is he
It is time to
removing
lift
the missing
shroud
parents?
over the past once again. With some luck, it will restore the
Yeah, those are
balance
actually
in
the
our
parents of the
world.
kid that
I hope so.
disappeared.
I'm sorry that I let this happen in the first place.
And I think that happened when
I
the Gem
believe
Hala
the
was
events
stolen, maybe?
happen for a reason. The Gem Hala teaches
So
us
is there
not
gonna be-
only with its presence, but even more so in its absence. Living without it reminded us of the profound value
there
of
something I missed
historical
about that?
accuracy and the dangers of leaving the past to loose interpretations.
I wonder how our, friends are doing.
Quite a change from ruling over Slope City, I imagine.
So this is the
It'll
this is the
do
same.
them good.
So the only change is what happens to Cyril and what they say at the court. I quite
Work
believe this is gonna be the
faster.
same.
The next Katanga race is tomorrow.
Can't skip
Big
this.
jabbers. I should have listened to my mother and gone to work for Uncle Tony. Instead of this weak, sentimental excuse for a mayor. Look at me now.
It was all for nothing. Yeah.
Oh, he changes the line as well.
Quit your yammering and get to work, pink skins.
Leave me alone. Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, he says it a bit weakly there. So there is differences. Slight, but there are differences. This is kind of, I don't know how to say it. Vanilla, simple. I don't even want to say it lame. It's just like, it's meh, but it's just a little bit of difference. Trust me, if you finish yesterday and pick one of the three choices and then pick the others, they're different. But let's see what the third one is. The third one might actually be very different. Oh, it broke now. I think it broke now.
My love.
Cyril, what's going
Also,
on?
let's see
You
what
look
the biggest
different.
change
What
might
happened to
be
your hair?
when he sent them into the past.
Don't worry, my dear. Everything is going to be perfect. We can finally be together again.
Cyril, I'm warning you. Don't do this. Remember what Priest Slomek said about unforeseen consequences.
Consequences are gonna be big now.
Religious mumbo jumbo. Sorry, give me your hand.
Cyril, what's this strange Violet.
There was his appearance as he looked, I think, young, 18 years younger, but I forgot how he is.
Dad, we need to do something.
I know. Whoa, whoa, take it easy.
Hold it right there.
And Peggy was running
I
18
can't risk getting
sets
you
of
hurt,
floors
son.
up there.
Peggy?
Elroy, quick! Grab him!
Mr. Mayor, stop!
Quick, Elroy! Get him away from there!
Or push him in. Ha ha ha! Let's see what madness this does.
Elroy, wait! What are you doing?
And time stream gets fucked. Okay, let's see what actually happens. Are we
How
good?
do I look?
Oh.
1,000 blood moons would be no match for your beauty.
Oh yeah, that's him as a young boy.
What the? Who are you?
What's going on? Cyril? Who is this?
Saria, my love. Come. Get away from her, old man. Hey! Don't you dare touch!
Oh.
Cyril?
Oh boy. Okay, that was bad. Okay, now we see him as a young man. Not as fat as with more hair. He just. Okay. That kind of. I just want to see what. Oh, maybe Elroy never. I mean, DeLuna never left now.
Mayor's office, how can I help you?
DeLuna is the mayor.
Mr. Mayor, there's a call for you.
Don't know how and why.
Put it through.
Stan Rose. No, Stan Roseboot.
Hi, Stan.
Oh my god.
Mr. Mayor.
Wow.
Diego, my old friend. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to see if we could push the San Gallardo dig a week. I promised my boy we'd go fishing together.
That's all right. Nothing's more important than family. Say hi to little Elroy for me, will you?
He's not so little anymore, you know. He just graduated. Can you believe it?
Ah, yeah. Archaeology, right?
That's right.
Aww.
In the famous words of William Langland, like father, like son, every good tree maketh good fruits.
You're too kind. See you soon, my friend.
Yeah, take care, Diego, and bring me back a big one if you catch something.
Will do.
Come on, Dad. We're all packed and ready to go.
Gotta go. And say hi to Zarya for me. All set?
Oh, she's
All
still
set.
there. Oh, Peggy.
Hi, I'm Peggy Wolf from Slope City News. Mr. DeLuna,
Yes?
Yes.
I'm here for the interview.
Oh, that was today?
Yes, I wanted to get my article in before we go to print tomorrow. If this is a bad time,
No. Just let me.
Do you like fishing, Miss Wolf?
sure?
We have an extra pair of boots in the trunk. What are you, 9 or 8.5?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, hop in. We can talk on the way there.
Okay.
Have fun, boys. And try not to fall into the lake this time, Elroy.
Hey, I didn't fall. I told you, I thought I saw an ancient urn at the bottom of the lake.
An ancient urn, huh? What was it? Size 10? 11?
Yeah, it turned out to be a rubber boot. But at least it was really old.
Oh, boys, you crack me up every time.
Well, how should... Huh. Rebel Master of the Moon, complete all endings, yeah. Well, easy to complete that achievement when you save like this.
Let me ride
Huh.
a big build by all Los Santos town.
Let me just tone down a bit this, because I want to talk about this. So, we have the neutral ending, where he basically just like everything's happened that's happened, and Cyril sees his wife or his love basically fall to her death again, and that's just like heartbreak basically. It's easier for him to get just pulled away and miss the opportunity than to see her die again, because time wants to correct itself, kind of. Vocals. I want to see who's other. Oh no, vocals for the music, not for the voice acting. Jeez, I wanted to see who's voice acting each of the characters, but never mind. I'm getting distracted. So we have that ending. I would call it like a bittersweet, kind of bad ending, more or less. And then we have two possibilities, basically. We have technically the good ending, you know, the neutral end, the basic ending, the good ending, the, you know, what I would consider canon ending, which is we pull Cyril out of there, and then like, yeah, Elroy didn't go to archaeology, he is still engineer, they had this adventure, everything's basically good, like no time shenanigans happened, basically. And, you know, Zarya still fell, everything, the loop is kind of looping, or like kind of like there, it's not being changed, so the loop is, time stream is kind of, it had kind of a loop or something, but it's still going properly. And then we have this, where you basically push him into the past, he shows up, he interacts, it's weird that he shows up in a moment where Zarya is not talking to him or something, so it's weird when he shows up. I was expecting him to show up right in front of her and then, you know, stuff, but it appears like it happened a little bit later or after. During this episode you can hear if there is a post-credit scene. I hope there is a post-credit scene. But you also have a moment where, because he disappeared, De Luna didn't end up on another planet. He didn't end up missing his boy's life, basically. Elroy is now an archaeologist. He still meets Peggy at the end there, but which is kind of cute. Like, time still kind of wobbles them together almost. But like, I want to see if there's like a post-credit scene which is completely different. I know he mentioned the dig, so maybe that dig is... Oh no, we don't get a post-credit scene. Well, because post-credit scene is basically on another world, so we don't get it. But it would be cool if like the post-credit scene was them going to the dig and actually activating the portal for the first time. Because I believe he mentioned the dig now at the end when he talked to Stanley, I think it was. So basically they haven't dug out the honey pentagon, because Cyril was the one who, I think, front-runted the honey pentagon dig, so you could so he could find, well, he didn't expect that, but so he, you know, he went there, traveled through time, blah blah blah, got the disc and all that. So like, I'm thinking maybe that was what he mentioned, so they haven't dug it out and they haven't gone to the other planet. But that would have been cool for a post-credit scene after this ending to be like, hey, you can see that they've actually unlocked it for the first time, and like Peggy came to them to so what would be a funny sequel? Actually, the funniest sequel would be, this is the canon ending, like him pushing Cyril into the portal is the canon ending, and the game actually starts with De Luna, Elroy, and Peggy, with like De Luna and Elroy finding out the honey pentagon, finding out the portal, and Peggy just being there because she's now their friend after the interview and she wants to do another interview with the new discovery that they found. And then the whole game is actually, we're going back to Fuchsia and actually going to Fuchsia technically for the first time in this timeline and figuring stuff out. The problem is, there are a lot of changes, because basically the timeline gets wiped. there's too much. There's too much paradoxes happening with the third ending, with the Bush Cerulean ending. Like, there's too many paradoxes. But that would be a funny sequel, like a funny haha sequel. But I do believe the actual canon is you pulling Cyril and all that. What is my thoughts on endings in adventure games? I don't actually like the basically 3-button endings. It kind of defeats the purpose of some of the stuff that you might do through the game. Because I like the BioWare approach of like you are doing stuff through the game and depending, and even BioWare is kind of at fault at that sometimes at the end, because you can basically, at the end you choose some stuff. There are other games where you're technically locked out of endings depending on what you do or how you are. Not just how good the ending is, but you know, if you're gonna go multiple endings, I'm fine. I don't like 3 buttons, but I'm fine with there at the end, so you can just go through the 3 endings like we did right now and be done with it. I don't like when you can soft lock yourself out of like a good or perfect ending if you don't do something very, very, very specific. So basically you need to play the game twice to actually get the ending that is the perfect or the best. Like, one of the best examples of that I have is the Pathfinder RPG games. So Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker, because you can play the game normally and basically get a good ending with a difference of what you did, how you interacted with somebody and some people or whatever, and what you developed. Like standard, you know, BioWare, Knights of the Old Republic, Pillars of Eternity kind of thing. Depending on what you did, you get different slides and different endings. But to get the perfect ending, to get the actually perfect ending, the best ending possible for the game technically, and I think it's even maybe the canon ending, I'm not sure, you need to do a very specific set of actions, have a very specific set of interactions, and I think even some good rolls, if I'm not mistaken, to get that ending. This is not your Baldur's Gates, where yeah, you technically by the end you have the biggest 3 choices, more or less, but it still affects some of the stuff through the game, and maybe like even at the ending. Well, more or less, it's probably where you like play a dirge or not, and then you have kind of a few more options at the end to be like even more of a dick or less of a dick, and end up in different situations and go mad or stuff. But some of those choices are made during the gameplay or during the story, not just at the very end, if I'm not mistaken. Although technically the part with the Temple of Baal is in Act 3, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I technically don't like these. I would like to have like one ending. You write one good ending, and that's the ending for the adventure game. But I don't mind if there's like 3 buttons at the end, because sure, I'll push one of the 3 buttons, and then I'll push the other buttons and see how the ending is, just because I would like to watch that, and it's easier to finish and get the endings like that. I personally don't have time to like finish a game 2 times basically to like get the secondary ending. So I will get the ending that I either stumbled upon, liked, tried to go for, or like basically. Oh, also one other example of bullshit things you need to do for an ending is Dark Souls games, the FromSoft games, basically that. Like, I remember what I needed to do for Dark Souls 3 for like the ending, and it's like, really? And Elden Ring is that. I don't know if Sekiro is also, I think, that, because when I tried to play it, I literally went to a walkthrough and decided to like, I want to get this the best kind of technically, and I don't want to fuck around with other stuff. I want to get this, because I'm not gonna play it 20 times, I'm barely gonna play it once. I want to get the best possible ending, not like here it's a good ending, but it's not the ending, it's not the end. Anyway, I'm talking about endings too much. As I said, the kind of not a letdown, but kind of a meh ending was the what was it? Let Cyril go and do what he wants, which is get Zarya back and then she dies again. That's like a bittersweet, kind of sad ending. I would consider it bad. The canon ending is you push him, not push him, you pull him, you get him to, not activate that. Everything resolves as it is, everything happens as it is, and we kind of have a good ending for the good guys. And the bad guys are still, they're still in Fuchsia, they can still become a threat in the next game if there is another game. They can be evil, they can find a new threat or new device or something, and then you need to hunt, chase them down or something like that. They can be a continual villain, basically, in for future games. They're not gonna be probably LeChuck levels of quality, but they can still be here and there in even side villains or sidekicks to some bigger villain or something. But the most wild one was definitely the push Cyril in, and then he just erases himself from time and history and everything, and then you're just completely different timeline happens, which has possibility for sequels, but I don't believe that's canon. If it's canon, that's kind of wild. And it's, a fun possibility, a fun timeline. In any case, again, I love this game. I enjoyed it. I will definitely look at Motivity and that developer for future games. And probably if they put out a demo, I will definitely play it and try to see what else they have cooking up. In any case, thank you guys for watching this series. Thank you guys for enjoying it, for checking out, for commenting, liking, subscribing, all of that. Till next time, you can check me out on Twitch /bypenandpaper for whenever I do stream this, or you can check me out on YouTube at bypenandpaper for many other Let's Plays, demo at least first hours, and whatever else I decide to post there. Till next time, as always, do remember, it is the stories that we play. See ya.